Alright, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Tribulations. Last time, Maya is very out of it, or covering for someone, or both. Because the lantern wasn't lit. It was not lit. Anyway, order in this court. Mr. Goto, explain this. Add the pureness of milk to the perfect clear darkness of coffee. Stir. That is the state of the witness's mind right now. A cup of cafe coffee.
Light.
Coffee. Cafe au lait? Is that even legal? Mr. Trait's words are the milk and you are the spoon, Your Honor. I'm a spoon? I'm no spoony bard, I'll have you know. You must have noticed it too, Trait. Sweeney's mental state is highly unstable right now. It's not hard to understand why she'd make a little mistake like that. Sorry, but that's not gonna cut it. What did you say? There truly was no light in the garden. There's a fatal contradiction in the witness's last bit of testimony.
But Nick,
May I? Recall the witness's statement about her attacker. She said that she didn't know it was a man or a woman, adult or a child. And yet, witness could describe a person who was standing behind her attacker. She quite clearly described him as a man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ah!
In other words, that would have to mean Maya actually saw our mystery person. Despite it being so dark, you couldn't see the face of the attacker in front of her.
No!
Order! What does this mean, Mr. Wright? Are you saying Miss Faye saw the real killer under the pitch dark conditions?
Objection!
Trite, do you have any idea what you're proposing? How could you have seen in the dark? There's no other light source at the scene.
Objection!
There's some things you can only see in the dark, Mr. Goto. Maya, you did see who the killer was in the dark. And now, you're trying to cover for him. Cover? The man who killed your mother. There's only one conclusion I can draw from this. You know who this man is.
Please, Nick. I don't know anything. Please, I'm begging you.
Took a good game, Trait. Let's see if you can walk the walk. It's pitch black. So what are the witnesses see? I'm calling your bluff.
No, Nick, don't. Please, stop.
Maya's dead set on protecting this guy. Man who murdered Maya's long-lost mother. But I can't let him get away with it. I'm a lawyer, an officer of the court. I'm here to find the truth. Alright, Mr. Wright, try to show us what you've got. Who is this person that you can say Miss Faith saw in the darkness? Well, of the people, yeah, I don't know. Because it was pitch black, Miss Faye is able to recognize the killer easily. Sure, the court would like to see for itself how this is possible, yes? What? But how do you propose to show us something like that? It's easy. We seem to recreate the conditions of that night. Conditions? Your Honor, the defense officially requests that all the lights in this courtroom be turned off. This is... but it can't be. Huh. That's a nice bit of deduction. Trait. Well, everyone. This is the man whom Maya saw the night of the murder. Order! Prosecutor Goto, what is the meaning of this? Surely you must be shocked to hear yourself accused of such a thing. Why are you denying it? Your Honor, you're asking the wrong person. What do you mean by that? You've got a question. Ask the witness. That's one of the rules. Well, Maya, how about it? What you saw that night, was it 3 glowing red lights? Well, witness, answer the question.
You're wrong. I never saw that.
Maya,
I thought the person that stabbed my mother was a man. For a totally different reason.
What? Witness, Mr. Wright, what the... Stop your chattering, Your Honor. Chattering? It's worth asking. Ask the witness. That's one of my rules. Alright. Well then, let's continue with the testimony. Please tell us how you knew the killer was a man.
Yes, Your Honor. I didn't realize it until after I woke up, but... The killer... When I came to, I was just lying there on the training hall floor. By the time I got back to the garden, the place had totally changed. The torches were lit, and the body was gone. And all the snow around the stone lantern had been carefully cleaned up, too. Since the person did all that work alone, I just assumed it was a man.
But after the crime took place, the witness came to think the killer was a man.
Yes, that's right. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
No need to apologize. As Mr. Goto said, you're utterly exhausted. So naturally you'd be a little confused. Also, you consider the situation you described. Doesn't seem too much of a stretch to assume the criminal was a man. Mr. Wright, plead to cross-examination. So...
I would press on the third statement.
Okay. The torches were lit.
Yes, that's how I noticed that the whole scene had changed.
I'm gonna say it was the killer lit the torches. I mean, who else could it be? Killer probably lit them so it'd be possible to do any cover-up work in the dark. However, if that's true, the only thing that bothers me. Why did the killer go to the effort of moving the body? That's true. It's hard to see how there'd be any advantage to the killer. The only one who would gain anything with that would be the only person who was in the inner temple, Maya. Very well. Let me hear more about the condition in the scene of the crime scene. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah.
I'd press on this too.
So you're saying the killer cleaned up the snow? It did look really odd.
Yeah. It's like a perfect rectangle.
The snow was moved in an unnatural looking rectangle shaped around the lantern.
There were a lot of shovels around the inner temple. But they're all really heavy, way too heavy for me to use.
Not for the indeed, this killer. I wonder if anyone want to take the snow away. The only thing I can think of. Did you see that a lot of the victim's blood sprayed onto the snow?
Yeah. The area I collapsed in ended up being splattered.
In other words, the killer's purpose was to hide the bloody snow. I think that's the most reasonable explanation. Perhaps. However, there's something that's still bothering me. The killer just wanted to hide the snow with blood on it. There's no need to remove that amount. That's true. Could have scooped up their snow that was just stained with blood. Looks like there are some issues around this issue.
But I think this will help explain them. Not really. I don't see any merit on pressing that.
Yeah, no.
We already pressed that.
Press that.
Press that too. Maybe this one?
Yeah, press that. Naturally, the killer must have done it, right?
Yes, I think so.
Why would the killer tamper with the crime scene like that? Must have been something the killer desperately wanted to hide.
The truth is, when I saw the crime scene, I felt something.
You did?
Yes. I felt like the killer was hiding the evidence for me, for my sake.
What? Hiding it for you?
Everyone knew that I was the only one at the Inner Temple that night. If Sister Bikini had come back and looked at the garden,
She may have thought that you'd done it. No, she definitely wouldn't have thought so. You're saying that's why the killer cleaned up the crime scene to make it look like nothing had happened?
yes, I'm sure of it.
Well, that's certainly an important piece of information. Why don't you add that to your testimony? So...
Present the lantern, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I
Why
was
would
going
he?
with that.
If it was for you, why would he miss that then?
The body of Elise Totem was carried all the way to Hasgray Temple's courtyard. And at the garden, the real scene of the crime, the stone that we suspect was covered in blood was scooped up and removed. Reason to believe that all this was done in an attempt to hide the true crime scene. However, there's still one matter that seems somewhat odd. Oh, what would that be? You must have figured it out by now, Mr. Godo. It's the message written in blood on the lantern. It was written in very clearly on the white stone lantern. Maya.
Ah!
The killer was so motivated to protect Maya from suspicion, he went and he wiped the writing off the lantern. Ah! You're right! Also, as a sidebar, why didn't Maya erase it either?
Yeah, that's true. Well,
I mean,
okay,
she went and looked
so-
at the crime scene.
no, so remember what they said? She was in the training hall, she woke up.
Yes.
I mean, Mia explained it that she like channeled her right away, but it seems like Maya must have woken up, was getting a feel for her surroundings, was trying to figure out what's going on. Then channeled Mia. And Mia told her, okay, you need to channel Dahlia. So she probably didn't even think to like wipe her name off. She might have not even seen it.
True, yeah. It's probably more of the way everything else changed more
I mean, like,
drastically.
but on the... that's the other thing too, is like, yeah, you can see blood on the stone lantern, but like, if you bring it up in the evidence, it kind of just looks like a splatter from that way. You have to put it closer.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, she could have just thought it was like splatter from blood. Actually, wait, go back and click on that again. Okay. I thought it said something about Gato, but it just said that it,
No, he submitted it. That
yeah.
was it.
Yeah.
Anyway. Order, but Mr. Wright, isn't it the fact that the killer is trying to cover up the crime scene? Indeed. It doesn't make much sense to move the body and remove the bloody snow. And not wipe the most incriminating thing of all, the bloody writing.
Objection!
But if that's the case, do you have an explanation for the killer's mysterious behavior? Why would this killer move the body and remove all that snow, then leave the bloody writing on the lantern? I don't know what the killer's plan was, but it's a fact that the killer left the writing on the lantern. Let's see a reason for it. Well then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your opinion. Why did the killer leave the message written in blood on the lantern?
The killer didn't notice it.
He didn't see it. Prosecutor Godo, earlier in this trial you gave me some good advice. Once you eliminate the impossible, what remains must be the truth. Maybe not as dumb as I thought. Maybe the real killer wanted to disguise the fact that a crime had occurred here. If that's the case, they wouldn't have left the bloody writing on the stone lantern on purpose. Therefore, it must have meant that they didn't notice it.
But that doesn't make any sense. The torches were all lit and everything. There's no way any normal person would miss something as glaring as that.
You're right. There is no way any normal person would. What? What are you trying to say, Mr. Wright? There's only one person involved in this incident who could have missed seeing the bloody writing altogether. And who would that be? Who is this person that failed to notice the bloody writing? Is this guy?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't see it when he brought it as evidence.
He didn't see it when he gave it as evidence. He didn't see the ketchup. All that stuff.
Yeah, I gotta think he's either... Well, I mean, here's the thing, like...
Yes.
Color blindness can work in so many different ways. Like...
That's true.
Like when someone is colorblind, they either like can't see the color red or they can't see green, or it's like kind of like mixed up for them. Or in like some cases they just can't see a lot of colors, like they might only be able to see like one or two and then like shades of it. But like I don't know. I mean, the other thing that he mentioned too was that his eyesight was really messed up.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's like the only possible solution to this.
Mr. Godo, this is what you said yesterday. My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything.
Like why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I am the only one who will ever laugh at that joke.
I'll laugh at how absurd that is.
Come on, man.
Anyway.
This is funny and you know it.
You can't see everything. Is that correct, Mr. Godo? This lantern was submitted as evidence today. I'd like the court to think back to the moment it was first presented. This lantern, there's something written on it. Why, it's written in blood. Nonsense. This lantern is clean as a whistle.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Godo, just admit it. There are certain colors you can't see, correct? You can't see red on a white background. What?
Background?
I don't know. You can't see red on a white background, can you? That's right. We went through this once before. During the poisoning case at Tribulations. This is the apron that a delightful Miss Bird was wearing at the time. And someone spilled coffee on. There's something still bothering me, Mr. Godo. Why have you not explained the bloodstain to the court? Bloodstain? What bloodstain would that be? Don't play games, prosecutor. The blood-colored stain that's smeared all over the apron. That's ridiculous. No one told me anything about a bloodstain.
No.
You could see the coffee on the white apron. You couldn't see the ketchup. Because it was red. It's strange. In a black and white photo, those letters would have appeared black to me. I wonder, why am I the one who can't see them? So then, Mr. Godo, are you admitting it? Are you admitting that you couldn't see the red writing in the lantern? Hey, Gramps, didn't you know? That's the reason why I don't drink red tea.